Nate here.
It's Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 198.
Yeah. Man. We running them.
Yeah.
Two away.
Yeah, we're two away. This is a rough one, man.
It is. It's tough.
This is a rough one. First off, we'll just say rest in peace to Kobe. The thing, I don't even know. Have you processed this yet?
It's still a shock, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's, I don't know, man. It's hard to even process like the idea that he's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It just don't seem right. Like,
yeah.
It seems like it can't be true.
Yeah.
It's been about a week. It'll be a week tomorrow, man. And
yeah.
It's weird because we were just talking about him on last week's podcast.
Because LeBron was getting ready to break his record.
LeBron was getting ready to pass him. Yeah, mm-hmm. I'll let you know. Hey, listen, regardless of whatever had happened, man, we always loved him.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying, podcast went up Sunday morning. I was checking it out, looked on Instagram, and first time I seen it, I'm like, nah, man, this can't be true. Like, man, why are they out here trolling?
Mm-hmm.
Checked ESPN, nothing. Checked the news sites and all that stuff, nothing. All I seen was a post from Academics, and it was from a post from TMZ. I'm like, nah, man, somebody must have got this wrong or just something. Or maybe something involving Kobe Bryant happened. Maybe I'm just reading this wrong.
Right.
And then shortly after, man, news started filing on in, and yeah, man, it was.
Yeah. So I sent you that text when I said I don't even know what I said. I think I just said like, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't think, and you knew what I was talking about.
I mean, how could you not? You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't. Ooh. Yeah, the thing the news started because I had got out of rehearsal and on my way home, and I got a message on my a text message from a friend of mine that said, "Is this true?" And it was a TMZ link. So I was driving, so I just looked at it on the watch, and I just didn't think anything of it. So I just kept going, and as I connect to the car, my phone doesn't really do much. It just kind of just acts like it's not even there. So anyways, only time you get through to me is if you call me.
Yeah.
So my kids know this. So Lil Wayne calls me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what's up, man? This is kind of odd for him to call me at that moment. He says, hey, Dad, did you hear about Kobe? Is this true? Uh-huh. And I said, immediately went back to the message that I didn't read from a buddy of mine. Uh-huh. And I was like, hold on, what are you talking about? I said, because first thing my thing goes to is, what great thing did Kobe do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what did he do? Did he, get hurt or something like that? Or did he buy something? Did something dope happen? Because everything in the space that we've been watching Kobe in has just been a dope lane he was in. Like, it was everything. Like, coaching his daughter, front court of all the games. And LeBron had just broke his record the night before. So I thought maybe him and LeBron had, had a moment or shared something. But then when Nadir said that, Kobe, it's reported that Kobe died, I was, literally just I got to get off the phone.
Right.
And I just wanted to process it a little bit, but then I couldn't really process it because I was driving. I said, I'll just see you when I get home. So when I got home, I immediately, just like you, checked the internet and checked that link that a buddy of mine sent me. And of course, the link was broken, and the internet, nothing was showing that anything had happened. Yeah. So I'm like, this isn't true. But then the news started rolling in, and it started keep coming in. And that moment, I wish I would have just turned my phone off. I wish I would have not checked anything. But I think at that moment, it's such a big story that you want to consume as much as you can to maybe not believe it. But I wish I wouldn't, because I went through so many emotional roller coasters during that time.
Yeah.
To, being reported that it was 5 people, then reported that, it might have been all of his children was with him at the time.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have not went through that roller coaster, because then it wasn't reported that any of his kids were with him. And I said, all right, cool. I feel a little better that, that none of his babies was there, but it sucks that Kobe is gone. Like, this is crazy. Because my first reaction goes, who tricked? Who messed up?
Yeah.
Who messed up in this? How did Kobe Bryant die?
Yeah.
And
you got to it quicker than me, because I was still just like what?
Well, yeah. I mean, I still couldn't make. You try to make sense of it, and here we are, almost a week later to the day, and we still can't make sense of it. And then my emotions went to not almost why this is affecting me so much, but I literally was like, I don't know how to process this. And my age, in a life period, you deal with death, you deal with things that happen. But here's a person that I never shared words with.
Right.
But I didn't understand why it was affecting me so much. I wasn't the biggest Kobe fan on the court. Off the court, I admired him as a dad and the space that he was in and everything. And just being honest, just a butthole. I always admired that about him. But I tried to process why was it affecting me so much. And the only thing I could land on was the fatherhood aspect of it. But just to rewind a little bit, when it was reported that his daughter died, that really messed me up.
Yeah,
and
I think that hurt everybody.
Yeah, that was when, I shed real tears, man. Like I was really because you put yourself in the situation of a dad, and you wonder, because in my mind you paint a picture that you know, the plane, the helicopter's going down. As a fatherly instinct, your first instinct is to reach for your child and grab them and try to console them, and then in the back of your mind, not knowing if we're going to be okay. And that had to be a horrible feeling to know. But once it was reported that, you know, it just, you know, they hit the side of a mountain and it was kind of just on impact, and you know, and I mean, that's a story that I read. There's different change to it. I don't know. And that's the story that gives me a little bit of closure in my mind, that they hit the mountain and they were gone. And that was it. There wasn't any pain. There wasn't any fear or anything like that. But it was just really an eerie feeling. And it's still hard for me to process it all about what exactly happened. And that the fact we live in a world that Kobe Bryant's no longer here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think that it hits different too, because Kobe was somebody who was still so active. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as best we knew, you know, he wasn't really dabbling in anything that we would think that he would have been taken away from us early. I mean, he was still active. He had his Detail series. He was constantly, you know, at the NBA games. He was still in the conversation, still very much in the spotlight. And then just boom, in an instance, he was gone. Now, one thing that has really just been killing me this whole time, because I mean, yeah, Kobe and Gianna, man, that's terrible. But there were 7 other people on that plane too. Yeah. And I realized that one of them was a mother and a father and a child in there, and I believe they still have more children. Yeah. So it's like, man, like my heart goes out for that family, all of the families involved. Just thinking, like, man, those kids lost their mother, their father, and their sibling. All in an instant.
Yeah, you pointed that out to me. I was like, dang, that really is true.
Yeah, man, the whole thing has just been crazy. It's been tough even, like, trying to enjoy the NBA or anything to do with it, because it's like, you know, as much as they should be talking about it, that constant reminder is hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched the Lakers game last night so that way I could see the tribute. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful tribute.
I couldn't watch it.
But yeah, like outside of that, like I watched his final game again, man. That was nice. It was nice to see him drop 60 on 50 shots, like only Kobe could do. But yeah, man, it's been a tough week. And for me, like, Kobe Bryant is one of the first players, you know, being a lifelong NBA fan, that I got to enjoy a legend's career start to finish. Like, I still remember the day I found out who Kobe Bryant was. You know, it was a '96 draft. Iverson was, you know what I'm saying, he was the guy. Everybody knew Iverson was going to come out and he was going to be the dude. You know, watched all his games at Georgetown and stuff. And I remember me and my little cousin were actually talking about the NBA draft. We were big NBA card collectors. So, man, I want to get an Allen Iverson rookie card. And my little cousin was like, man, you got to keep an eye out for this dude, Kobe Bryant, too. I'm like, oh, word, okay. He's like, yeah, man, you ain't heard much about him because he's coming out of high school. But, man, he's a dog. He's sweet. I'm like, okay, yeah, so... He's put me on game, showed me some stuff from Kobe. I'm like, oh yeah, man, this kid's gonna be nice. Like, yo, that's dope. He only 17. Oh, that's crazy going to the league. He got drafted the day after my birthday, man. I was 9 years old, and to watch him play his entire career, start to finish, one team, win championships, you know what I'm saying? It's like destiny fulfilled as far as a basketball player goes. Right. That, you know, that was my first experience with getting to see, like I said, a legend actually play out an entire career. Like, I followed his career start to finish as far as the NBA goes. So Kobe held a different spot for me than a lot of guys, even Jordan, because it's like, yo, Jordan came in the league before I was born.
He was a grown man by that time.
Yeah, I mean, by the time I started seeing him win championships, I'm 5. You know what I'm saying? So it's exciting. I know the shoes. I know who he is or whatever. But again, it's like, yo, he was just kind of always there for me. Yeah. Where Kobe, it was a different story, man. It was you know, he was one of the people that helped me, you know, fall in love with basketball. And he carried the league after Jordan retired and all of that stuff. So, man, as a basketball player, he was amazing to me. And then, you know what I'm saying, seeing the way he carried himself outside of basketball, and, you know, I felt like that was a big inspiration, just the mentality that he brought in everything. You know, work hard, dedicate yourself to it, find stuff that you love, and, you know, go for it that way. And there was a lot of lessons that you could learn from him. So even though, you know, never met the man physically, you know, he had a great impact on my life. Absolutely. Just because it's like, I mean, for me, he had been around for, you know, 24 years, or he had been something I've been following for you know, at least as long. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it was tough. I still am a little bit in disbelief.
Yeah, we send messages to each other every day, like, yo, like, we still, like,
Kobe's this is gone,
crazy,
like,
bro.
It just don't make no sense. It's like, man, Kobe's gone? Yeah. Like, yeah, I still find myself saying that a little bit around the house, like, man, but Hey, listen, he lived an amazing life, and my heart breaks for those children that were all on that plane. Peace and blessings to all the families that were involved in that. And
Absolutely.
I do love the way that these people are coming together behind this. I mean, you've had a few outliers that have decided to show their behind it, but for the most part, man, people are coming together and we're celebrating the life of a legend.
Yeah.
And, I think that's a beautiful thing to see, at least.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, I'm mirroring your thoughts. I say the same thing. I think I'll definitely carry on some things myself. Like, this coding boot camps are kicking my butt, and I want to stop. And every time I get ready to stop, man, Kobe wouldn't quit. And I keep going for that reason. But it's been a rough one, man, especially being a big NBA fan. Like you said, I just haven't watched any games since.
It's hard, man.
Yeah, I was amazed that they played the next day. And if I was a player, I wouldn't have played. I mean, I see Carmelo didn't play last night.
Right. That first Lakers game got canceled?
Yeah, the first Lakers game got canceled.
Yeah, or postponed, I should say. But
postponed. It'll be played. But it definitely affects a lot of people because you got to think a lot of people or a lot of players that's in the league right now, I mean, they was kind of Kobe's babies in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I know a lot of players have came out and said, I know Kyrie is one talked about him a lot. That was his homie, and he had shoes, mirrored after him. To a lot of things, man. The mob mentality was something that was definitely there, man. Jason Tatum, it's a lot of players, man. But
his DNA remains in the league.
Yeah, it does. It does. We'll never see anything like that again, though.
Yeah,
he was a butthole. And I love that about him, though.
But that was only on the court, man. It seemed like off the court, man, he showed a lot of love, man.
Yeah, it seemed like he changed. Do you think it changed a little bit after the fact? That what the stories I read from people that were close to him said that even he felt like he got it wrong early in his career, like he didn't enjoy it because he was so competitive. To where afterwards it was like he just enjoyed being around the guys, kind of around the not All-Star game. What was it? Olympic team, that team where LeBron was on. That he kind of was like, still wanted to put his foot on cats' throats, but it was more so. I don't got to be so as closed in because that's when like the camaraderie started happening because he was kind of the elder statesman on that team.
Oh, absolutely.
And he was still the guy though.
Oh yeah.
Even though LeBron had came in and he was still, that was before LeBron won championships. Yeah. So it was like he kind of showed him the way. I always look at that though when guys play together, how they change because D Wade's career like was off the hook after that point too. But I don't know, man. Just all in all, it's just been a super, super, super sad story. Like, like in a blink of an eye, Kobe Bryant's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Kobe Bryant's gone.
It's been crazy, bro. Like I'm trying to stay away from social media.
Yeah,
just everything because it's too much. Just that constant reminder is just tough.
Yeah, and then you got I'm not going to tell people how to. Not to grieve, but how to what to say, I should say, because these people that you look online, like, man, you probably didn't know who Kobe was, or let me know what it meant to anybody. Like,
I mean, I know it's a lot of people that are just chasing the cloud or whatever. Yeah. But hey, listen, man, as long as his name gets to carry on, hey, whatever, do your thing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Just don't step out of pocket. Like that comedian.
He's gonna get jawed.
Yeah, they're looking.
They're gonna find him.
You know what I mean?
They're gonna find him.
I won't cry a tear.
No, not at all, not at all. But you know what though? That was one of my fears as far as going out side and hearing something like that. Like because it affected so many people in so many ways that if I heard something like that during that moment or that during that time. I might have jawed somebody. Man. I might have been there tussling. I mean, calling you and telling you, where the debit card was at, and don't tell the wife. come get me, man. But I'm glad I didn't. But it was just a sad thing, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was a
terrible situation.
But yeah, man, we'll probably definitely go back into it because it sucks. But
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
No, I don't either. I don't either. Like I told you, I've been on Instagram attacking the algorithms, man. I want to get it flushed all the way out. That way I don't have to see some of the sad things because the one where him and his daughter, and they got the halos over their head. That gets me every time.
That's so
man.
tough. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
that gets me every time. But let's start like we always do. What have we been playing? What have you been playing, bro?
Man, I've been playing a little bit of 2K, man. That's about it, bro.
Have you played with Kobe?
Oh, of course. But you know what the thing is? I've been playing with Kobe before that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, man. That was one of the best cards I got at the beginning of the game, and I've been running him ever since. Gave him diamond contract, way back when I bought the game, and I've been running him ever since. So, yeah. Okay. Nothing changed there for me.
So, what modes are you playing now?
Just my team.
Really?
Yeah, I play my player a little bit, but I'm mainly a my team player.
Have you bought any packs?
No, I buy the packs that I have enough points to buy them with.
Have you got
But I buy
good?
singles. Yeah, I got that Shai Alexander-Gilgeous.
You told me that. You said you sold it.
Or Shai Gilgeous, whatever. Yeah, I sold that. Got Jason Tatum, but outside of that, nah.
Oh, you got another one?
No.
Okay.
I sold that one, and then I bought Jason Tatum, and I bought some other cards or whatever. But
okay.
Outside of that, no. My pack outs have been garbage. But
really?
I'm buying singles. So, I mean, what do you expect?
Oh, how the times have changed, boy.
Oh, listen, man.
Shit, Mama Veronica ain't reared her ugly head back again?
Not yet, man.
Really?
Nah, not yet. I haven't caught a good little jug here in a while, man.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. 2K need to give the blessings, man.
Right,
I mean, you got to think their usage rate was up when that was happening.
They need to drop a Galaxy Opal Kobe and just give them to everybody for free, man. Quit playing. Let us grieve proper. You know,
2K ain't gonna do that. They'll tell you to go play NBA courtside or something.
But my thing is, if they don't and they try to make people, because I mean, the card is coming. Like, come on,
oh
we
yeah,
know that.
No, the card's
but
coming.
if you try to make us pay for it, that could be bad business model. You know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna go.
You know,
for that.
2K ain't gonna let that happen. They're gonna make you pay for it, man.
Man,
they might even charge you flat out, like buy it for $10.
Listen, man, that would be in poor taste.
Yeah, it would be, but it's 2K we're talking about.
It is.
And 2K19 has been struggling. They gotta get that money back somehow. You know, they gotta recoup that somehow.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. What have I been playing? Nothing. Not a daggone thing. I've been playing a whole bunch of hash maps and parameters and setting getters and setters. That's what I've been playing. This stuff is getting on my nerves, man.
Yeah. So have we determined that you're doing software programming?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. That's what I thought.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing that. We got into JavaScript. Well, we get into JavaScript next week.
Okay.
But yeah, we had a group project, and some of you might watch this. I'm not gonna rant too much into this, but let's just say it was problematic a little bit. I had to pull out dad mode a couple times.
Oh, okay.
You know, we had a group project. You know how group projects go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always that one person you got to like kind of reel in a little bit, and you know, and that's what
still,
happened.
huh?
Oh man, it was
still going. Well, why don't you just ask to get switched?
Nah, you know, because I don't think we
I'll
could
jump
have.
ship. Like, listen, man, I paid to be here. I ain't got time to play with you. Okay.
Like, yeah. We had a meetup today, and we fought through some things. It was just because now our individual projects are due, and I am like, my head is broken, bro. I'm trying to get through it, but
listen, I'm a web developer, so I cannot help you much. But
I know.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I thought about getting Jay over to help, but it was like if I had him come over, it was like it'd be starting from the ground zero and kind of building it up. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I might just go around people that's in the same struggle as me. And that way we can just fight through it. And, you know, I got some done. But the scariest thing about it to me, though, is how fast time goes by. Yeah. Like, literally, I will sit down and then look up, and 2.5 hours went by just like that.
Hey, listen, man, just feel blessed that you don't have to do all this reading, bro. Like, man. I am putting down a solid 50 to 100 pages every week, bro.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
There's no audiobooks?
Nah. I mean, you can set a screen reader in there to read it to you, but I have to read it myself, and like I have to read it out loud and hear myself say it for me to digest it well. So yeah. Just like,
I feel you. Do you read like that when you're by yourself or in front of people too?
What do you mean?
Like read out loud?
Oh yeah, I don't listen. Do I strike you as a man that gives a damn what anybody around me's got going on? Yes.
Well, I'm just saying when you do read aloud, you do it by yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, if somebody was around me and I needed to read something and take the information in, I'd do it the same way.
Well, the reason why I ask is I got a couple of people in my class that will read out loud, and it freaks me out a little bit because I get that they're trying to retain information, but it's like I'm thinking they're talking to me, so I look up like, I'm sorry. And then those looked at me like, no, I was just reading. Man, if you don't stop reading them to yourself out loud.
Man, you got to do it because, like, sometimes if you just read in silence, you don't absorb the information the same. Sometimes hearing it, you know what I'm saying, it helps. At least for me. Yeah. I know for me, like, especially when I get to that fatigue point in reading, but I know I need to kind of power through. That's when that really comes out where it's like, okay, I need to say this out loud so that way, one, I'm awake, and two, that way I'm actually.
Dang, is that boring?
What's up?
Is it that boring?
Yes, man. Like, bro, API caching is not anything interesting.
Yeah, that first thing you sent me, I don't know what it was. I can't repeat it. Like, I don't even know what you said. It just sounds boring reading that little blurb.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. So I can only imagine reading a whole bunch of stuff about it.
It's not interesting at all, man.
Really?
No.
Yeah. So no, I ain't played nothing, man. I ain't played a daggone thing. The most I played was like looking at some videos of in between my YouTube rabbit holes I've been going on about different things, but bro, I haven't played nothing. I miss it. I don't. You know, the thing is, I don't even miss Destiny. Destiny's actually in a bad place right now too.
Really?
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
Well, I'll hop in just to see what the community's talking about, and a lot of people over there are just upset, just nothing to play. It's just just leveling up super quick, and there's no incentive of keeping the play. So And I'm like, oh, that's what I thought, but I wouldn't have missed it. I mean, I missed it. I wouldn't have been able to play it anyway. So
there you go. Well,
I'm happy everybody else has nothing else to play while I can't play.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really going on in gaming. After I beat Star Wars, it was kind of like, all right, oh, well, you know, back to a regular scheduled program. I turn on 2K for half an hour, and, you know, then I get bored of that, and I get back to whatever it is I need to do. I'll tell you what, though, I've been watching a lot of TV shows. With me and the wife have been watching a lot of shows or whatever.
Which one are we watching?
Man, we watched Messiah. Great show.
That was good.
On Netflix.
Right?
Yep, amazing.
Okay.
I've been watching The Outsider. You know, Toy don't do scary stuff so much, so I kind of been watching Outsider by myself, but that's been very good.
Okay.
Curb Your Enthusiasm has been
man, I gotta get back to it.
Hilarious this season.
I gotta get back to it. I saw my boy JB with the beef patty haircut, and I gotta get just for that alone. Like, come on, somebody put the shoe polish on my man's head, man.
It seems like the overarching theme of this season. Because remember, did you watch season 9?
No,
or whatever.
I didn't watch last season.
Oh, okay.
The last season I watched was before it came back.
Oh, okay. So you missed cancel culture one.
Yes.
Or whenever.
Yeah. Whatever that last season was, I missed all that.
Okay. Well, this season, Larry's about to get me too. That's been the whole premise or whatever.
Really?
Oh my! Listen, they had the lady from Orange Is the New Black, Laverne. I forget her last name. I believe it was Laverne Cox. Don't kill me if I got it wrong. But they had her on there or whatever. And so Larry's like supposed to be giving his speech at like the survivors meeting, and you know what I'm saying? Like she's his presenter or whatever, and she told him earlier that she had a cold, so he's walking up there, whatever. She go to hug him, he's like, you know, he got a cold. Oh man, they start pelting this man with croissants, like, oh, boo. I was like, yo, this man is a master of the setup, yo. That show is hilarious.
I strive to be that level of butthole in life, man.
Bro,
like,
pretty
good. Although I will say, like in my class, though, everyone says pretty good, and I hate it. I'm like, oh, you're not pretty good. Like everyone's not pretty good. Stop it. But I felt if I go in there pretty, nobody would know what I was talking about. So
somebody got to be watching Curb in there.
Maybe.
Oh man, that's probably been my. Besides Messiah, that's been my favorite show.
Really?
That's at least been providing the laughs.
Well, Messiah on Netflix is just you could binge it, right?
Yeah, you can binge that.
Okay.
Messiah was amazing, though.
Did it have an ending?
Sort of.
Is it going to be a season 2?
It should be. I hope so. Watch it so that way there is a season 2. And you out there, watch it so that way we get a season 2 because I need it.
I don't know. That's yet to be determined, Kev. I don't know if we need a season. I mean, I'll watch it. I hear it's good though.
It's very good.
I do hear it's good. You playing anything else? I mean, watching anything else?
I don't think so.
I'm watching nothing. Nothing. I mean, my life has been this coding, bro. I haven't done anything else. We watched some of Shameless. First 48's a good one to put on while you're doing homework. Because you just look up, oh, he's going to tell. You know, like they're blurred out, they're going to tell. You know, like, but I'm trying to think. We watched anything else. I wanted to start, there's a show that Carter was telling me about. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, well.
But
well, it must not have been that great.
It's supposed to be really good. I can't remember. If I shout to you, Sean, just know I'm thinking about watching it. But so no, that's it. Nothing, just 2K.
Yo, for me, gaming wise,
nothing. Not watching that. I'm telling you, it's a slow time, man. And I think it's a draw. It's about to be, new consoles are coming out. But before we do that, though, Sony has actually revealed their February 2020 PlayStation Plus games. They include BioShock Collection, Sims 4, and Firewall 0 Hour. I don't know about the Firewall game. I know the BioShock Collection is all the BioShocks, including Infinite, and all the DLC. So if you haven't played those, man. Those are good games.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get back in and play BioShock 1. I haven't played that game in years. I remember it was pretty dope when I played it years ago. I never played BioShock 2, but I don't know that I'm interested to play it either. I've heard it was kind of the stepchild of the series.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Infinite was pretty much arguably one of the best games ever. It was a good game. Yeah, I'm tired of you because during that time, you loved it.
I thought it was okay even then.
When we talked about it before, after I beat it and we talked about it, you didn't think it was one of the best games?
Nah.
Come on.
It was cool. It was cool.
It was cool?
Yeah, it was cool. It was all right.
BioShock Infinite was a very good game, Ken.
You know what, though? I didn't have a problem with the story. The story was good. It was the mechanics of the game I didn't like.
Like what? The shooting?
Yeah, I didn't like the shooting. I didn't like the special powers or whatever. Like, the special powers in 1 were amazing because it was like, yeah, you had weapons, but then you had those powers. It's like, oh, man, I can catch them on fire. I can electrocute them, and like I can kind of manipulate the environment in ways that help me a lot. In BioShock Infinite, I never really felt like that was a great advantage in the game with the spells that you got or whatever. And then the hook. I didn't like the hook thing at all.
Oh, what was it called?
I forget, man, but I didn't like that hook. Because, I actually played Infinite a couple of years ago. I replayed it again, and I was still just kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
It was a good story, man, but
story was real good. how it applied to BioShock 1 though, I like that part too.
Yeah, I did like that. That was cool, but yeah, overall it was just an alright game.
It was just alright. Yeah, BioShock 2 was I played that one.
Nah,
like that one, and then the DLC that came out for BioShock Infinite. I need to play that too. I didn't play that.
Me neither.
You didn't play it? You went back down to Rapture?
Yep, I went back down to Rapture.
Well, no. On the DLC, you go back down too. You go back to You go back to.
You know what? I did
BioShock
play
1.
One of the DLCs ended up getting released for free.
Okay.
You could play it for free, so I did play one of them because I do remember going back down to Rapture.
Okay.
But nah.
Yeah.
I'd rather play BioShock 1 again. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I like BioShock Infinite a lot.
It was cool. Like, I mean, like, listen,
but
cool is high praise, man.
Yeah, but you're downplaying it. You're saying cool as if like it's all right. Like you're not.
It was all right.
You could take it or leave it.
No, I wouldn't say take it or leave it. Like it was needed. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was a good moment in gaming.
Yeah.
Was it Metal Gear Solid? No.
See, that's what it was.
Was it?
See, that's the thing. You put Metal Gear Solid on such a high note.
It's fantastic.
I wouldn't know that.
Just like Red Dead Redemption, that series, both of those games, man, absolute masterpieces.
I think it's more impressive that what's his name, Ken Levine. He never came back and did games again.
Hey man, listen, when you put it down like that, I guess, you know, hey, you put
he
it
went
down.
and did something. He said he was gonna do something else. I never heard of him again. Maybe he's doing something we don't know, like scores or something. I don't know.
Hey,
he got to come back and do a game, man. I don't care about none of that. Make a game. You know, you did a great studio. You fired a bunch of people. Make a game, man. For real. All right, man. So the alleged PlayStation 5 design has leaked.
Yeah.
I'm not reading. Like, why do you put this in here? It looks like it will be the GOAT. How do we know it's gonna be the GOAT system, Kev? Like, how do
saw
we?
it
No,
with
what do you
my
mean?
own
So
eyes.
it's like you saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it. Well, it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
I don't even think that's gonna be pretty good. Pretty good. I don't even think that's gonna be the way the system looks, though.
Yeah, I've gotten conflicting information of whether or not that was real, if it was just a fake render or whatever. But I'm rolling with it was real, and it looked real good.
Well, the dev kit looks. I mean, that's real. We've seen a couple of
those.
those.
Dev kit is awful.
Well,
that dev kit looks like a futuristic VCR.
Okay.
We don't want it.
Okay, so you're talking about a whole nother picture.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, okay, well,
I'll put it up here when I find it.
Yeah. But from the way that the what they're saying the retail release of the system is going to be, looks pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking like the GOAT.
Look like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a whole lot of fun, man. Yeah.
PlayStation is gonna have the game, so you know.
Yeah, so we already know what time it is, man. It's gonna be the best. So get your money ready now.
I'll tell you right now, I'm only buying one. So
no, you're not. Stop with the lies.
Well, I'm lying. If Microsoft, it depends on the price points.
You know what though? You know what makes that lie even sicker?
What?
Is the fact that not only are you not just gonna buy more than one, bro. You're gonna buy more than one of each console.
Yeah, I know. No.
Yeah.
The boys are getting one. if they get all Xboxes, they're gonna have Xboxes. If I get a PlayStation, that's gonna be for me.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you're gonna have the PlayStation and the Xbox, and you're gonna have 2 more Xboxes and 2 more PlayStations or whatever.
No, they're not getting a system. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all can go back to this episode back when you put a marker in this joint. I'm gonna tell you, whatever one they get, that's it.
You
that's
can
the
be like,
console
hey,
they get.
You grown now, and you his brother.
Yes,
y'all done.
Share it up.
You want a system? You buy it.
Yeah, you buy it, right. Matter of fact, I'm tired of feeding these cats, let alone buying another system. Are you crazy? No, not at all, man. They ask me for food. I'm like, y'all gotta eat again?
Man.
You know, the funny thing about kids like to eat every day. I don't get it, man.
Hey, listen, man, you better buy them some ramen noodles. Like, hey, listen, I'm gonna get you ready now, man, because it's coming.
I'm all for it. It's the wife that don't get by on that, man. Like I tell her, even the one in college, I'm like, yo, send her some ramen noodles in a jug juice. Let her struggle, man. I'm tired of it. Let her get some struggle on, man. Nah, she wants to, and she got a meal plan. But that's a whole nother rant, man.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, man. But no, only one console is getting bought for each of the boys, and I will have if I decide to get both of them. But I don't know, man. My PlayStation 4 just rots now, so I don't know if it plays.
You might as well go ahead and sell that boy before the new one comes.
I might do that.
Yeah,
I might do that.
Idea.
Xbox don't get no run either, though.
There you go.
I don't even turn it. So, anyways, we knew Stadia was gonna be bad, man.
Yeah, listen.
You know,
it was a bad idea from the jump. I mean, it was cool. I like the idea of innovation, but. Yeah, we just wasn't ready, man.
Nah, man, I'm not rolling with innovation on that either. It was
you ain't gonna go with innovation.
Nah, I can't go innovation on that because it don't work. I mean, I'm only gonna give you credit if you make it work, man.
Hey, listen, things happen like that sometimes, bro.
They do.
Sometimes you have to push the envelope. You know what I mean?
But it always happens with Google though. Like they got the money to throw around. Like they really can take the loss. So I knew it was gonna be bad.
It's all good.
We should have known it was gonna be bad for that reason alone. Alphabet, whatever they call themselves these days, they rebrand themselves. That, it's a nasty thing. I get it why they do it because shoot. Let this go south. We'll rebrand ourselves. We'll be GML gangsters or something, you know?
Right.
So let me not quit talking about them in that aspect. But come on, man. We knew Stadia was going to be a flop.
You know what? I'm not. It's so far it's a flop. That's all I'll say. But I mean, maybe they'll get it on track. I mean, you know, it's kind of maybe it's in beta right now, and the people the Founders Edition people, you just got. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
I want my money back then.
I know. I mean, sometimes you just got to be a guinea pig, and you know, maybe they'll do something nice for you on the back end for staying down and all that. But
you know that's not gonna happen. You know as well as I do that's not gonna happen, Kev.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Hey, no, and you're the one person who never let nobody get over on him. You're gonna call.
You know, the only reason I say that is, do you remember back when Xbox One initially launched and people at Microsoft were giving consoles away to some of the people that bought the 360 when it first came out?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, well, it happened. It happened. So
I didn't get one.
You didn't.
No.
But,
did you get one?
No, I didn't buy a 360 when it first came out though either.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted a PlayStation, and I was poor, so I was in college. So yeah, that was last thing on my mind.
College struggle.
Yeah, but yeah, man. You know, that's how it goes. Yeah, and hopefully y'all do right by them people, because right now you gave them a big old turd to sit in their lap, Google. So do right by them if y'all ever get this service together. But what'll more than likely end up happening is just like other Google products, they'll figure out that it ain't working and abandon it.
Bro, it's like you've got a long history of it. You got Google Glasses, you got the Chrome TVs, you got the Google TVs, whatever it was called.
Think about the apps too. Like what were happening? What was it? Halo? Remember back when you were an Android user or whatever?
Remember Ouya?
Yeah, they just like, oh, this ain't working, so
just move on to something else.
Yep, whatever.
That's why I knew Stadia. That's another reason of knowing Stadia wasn't probably going to be anything.
Wow.
You know, for real, I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew
like, we tried, you know, swing and a miss.
Hey, man, they sent that email out like it's done. Shut it down that quick. So just encompassing everything that happened last week with Kobe passing, one thing that we didn't talk about, which happened the night before, while we were recording, actually, was Kobe did pass, LeBron, I'm sorry, passed Kobe on the all-time scoring list. And we'll forget all about that.
Yeah.
You know, everything that happened superseded all of it. So, shout out to LeBron. I don't even know really to touch more on this, but other than
yeah, I mean, listen, LeBron and his legendary career continue to build and grow. I think that he could end up being number one. On the all-time scorer list, man. He just keeps up with this pace. I mean, he doesn't look like he's showing any signs of regressing or slowing down.
Yeah, knock on wood, man. Year 17, he's still out here trying to win one, which I hope they win it.
Yeah,
this year.
Winning for Kobe.
Yeah, winning for Kobe, man.
Yeah.
For real. He got the Mamba tat. Saw that.
But, you know, if he does win it for Kobe, man, like, LeBron's got to stop winning them.
Why?
Because he can't, you know, match or go beyond Kobe in championships.
What would Kobe want him to do, though? Kobe want him to keep going.
I think Kobe would be like, sit it down. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I respected MJ. You respect me.
Respect me?
Yeah. MJ got 6. I got 5. You have 4.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
That would be, you know what? That would be a... That would be a way he would, Kobe would basically mentally keep LeBron down still, because I think Kobe he could will his way to indoctrinate that into LeBron's brain right now. I real, if all people could do, I think Kobe could do it.
Oh man,
for real, I think he could do it. But All-Star Game came out. Sweet touch with the All-Star Game for Kobe. So the way they're gonna do it is going to the fourth quarter. They're gonna stop all scoring and then stop all timed, I should say. And then the first team, I should say, to 24 from that point wins the game.
Something like that.
I don't understand the rules.
Because, I guess they're going to do each period or whatever, and it's going to reset after each quarter.
I don't know.
And then whoever wins the 3 quarters or whatever, they'll get some points.
I'm pissed off we even brought it up because it's stupid.
It's a weird format.
It's not stupid. I get that they're doing something to honor Kobe. I just wish it was thought out more because and I know it was long. A short time they could do it. But even furthermore, the biggest news to me about the All-Star Game was the people who got snubbed. Oh man. So the All-Star lines were announced. Reserves for the East and the West were announced. Devin Booker got snubbed. Bradley Beal. I think Derrick Rose should have made it.
I can see that.
He's been playing pretty well.
I feel like Kyrie got snubbed. We voted for him.
Yeah, we did.
We asked for it.
He was hurt.
Listen, we asked for it. I don't care. I didn't ask about if he was hurt.
Well, see,
we wanted to see Kyrie Irving on the floor.
Now he had to have gotten a heck of a lot of votes in order to be on the court. Because
he did.
Remember that one year Vince Carter was hurt the whole year, and then he came back and started. Yeah. So he was a leading vote getter. So I think
that was the reason why they changed the format though. Because remember, it used to just be all fan votes or whatever, and that's who got in. And they were like, "Well, Yao Ming keeps ending up in the All-Star game."
Yeah.
And Vince Carter, he just pulled a flim flam on us.
Yeah.
So, but it's like, yo, if it's an All-Star game and it's the stars we want to see, popularity contest, baby, let's go. Well, the fans want to see Kyrie, put him on the court
for sure. The thing I found, interesting about it was, and I think Rudy Gobert would have been ahead of the curve with all this. Like, cats are pissed off they didn't make it. Did you hear Devin Booker? He was upset. He was hurt.
Yeah, he was very upset. I heard Bradley Beal too. He was very upset.
Bradley Beal was very hurt too. And what was the rookie? One rookie was upset. He was left out of the Rising Stars game. He cussed the NBA out. He's in the NBA. I don't even understand that. You're in the NBA. You can't say F the NBA on your Instagram. Like you're gonna just say F your employer.
I mean, that's basically what Devin Booker said. It pays well though, so I guess we just keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah,
keep going. I think it's also you're the best player on a very bad team.
Yeah,
and I don't think they're gonna reward you for that.
And you know, I mean, we just nobody really cares about Devin Booker. I hate to say it like that, but
well, the Suns aren't good. If the Suns were good,
they're not good. And you know, like man, you gotta put some flashes, pizzazz into it. Like when you scored all them points, we talked about you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know you ain't winning. You're playing pretty good, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't seen you putting people on the poster.
Yeah,
I ain't see you hit 10 threes in a row. You got to do some Harlem Globetrotters type stuff out there if you want to get our attention.
Well, I mean, I think that Chris Paul made it again. He could have took Chris Paul's spot.
Chris Paul is balling though, and he's got an unexpected OKC team seeded to be in the playoffs. So
it's really a winning thing, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who does the voting for the reserves?
Is
it coaches?
I still believe it. Fan vote counts for something, but yeah, then the coaches vote makes it the rest. I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Because I seen your boy Middleton made it. Which I mean, he's worthy of it. He had 50 the other night. Middleton had 50 the other night.
And Kyrie is not.
See, you go riding for Kyrie. Kyrie been hurt, man.
I can't tell.
And Brooklyn's no, come on. Okay, he did. Okay, I'll give it to you this. The other night, what did he shoot for? Yeah, 54, 19 for 23 shooting.
Crazy.
Mom mentality.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. But before that, he had been hurt. He hadn't been doing anything. He was hurt.
Hey man, listen, it don't matter. He healthy now.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, put him on the court.
Can he get him to the playoffs?
The Nets?
Yes.
I don't know if he really even wants to. He could, but if I'm Kyrie, I don't really want to go to the playoffs. I'd be like, let me take it easy on my knees. You know what I'm saying? You've been
taking it easy on your knees all year.
Well, I mean, Kevin Durant ain't ready to come back yet. So why even waste time? You know what I'm saying? Don't put that wear and tear on yourself before you get the golden gun. You know what I'm saying?
Are we sure he's going to come back next year and be okay?
Who, KD?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Good. Oh yeah, he gonna be straight.
I hope so. It has been a weird NBA season, even with everything that happened. Like,
listen, Kobe bounced back from an Achilles. Kevin Durant bounced back from an Achilles, no problem.
Yeah, he's a unicorn too.
Yeah.
I think he'll bounce back. But yeah, Kyrie, I think he got snubbed too. But I don't know if I would have put him in because
the fans voted for him in. Like, put him in, in the game. We want to see it.
Who would he have made it over?
Trey.
Yeah, Trae Young needs to sit down. Yeah,
I like Trae Young.
Yeah, I like him too.
I like Trae Young.
You're right, because that's the first thing that stood off the page to me when I look. What's Trae Young doing out here? Atlanta sucks too.
Yeah.
So why? Yeah, you know what? I take all my slander back. Why is Kyrie not out there? Trae Young's out there.
Yeah,
I mean, Trae Young has been scoring a lot though.
That's great.
Yeah,
but
he's a volume shooter.
You got time, young fella.
Yeah, you're right. For that reason alone, like, you got, it was your second year.
Yeah, I'm saying that whole East team was whack.
Yeah, East is gonna get slaughtered, but
they're not doing it that. They're not doing East West.
Well, they changed that around just for that reason.
Yeah,
because East was been horrible. So LeBron's gonna pick all the good players.
I mean, he can't pick Giannis, so.
But Giannis is Giannis is the type of player that'll stack the deck against himself just to see he can do it. So I'm with Giannis. He might pick up just all little guys, so he can get out there and shoot threes. But last year's All-Star game was actually pretty interesting, though.
It was good.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, one person he should pick is Dame Lillard, man.
Yeah, He's
on a tear. I mean, we got to ask the question, is he running for MVP? I just want Russell Westbrook to stop talking to him. He's bringing it on himself, man.
Yeah.
You see the stat line the other night against Houston?
I did.
He's pulling from the logo. I mean,
like, oh, that's cute.
Uh-huh.
But, you know what I'm saying? Russ got an MVP award.
Yeah.
He's gotten the 2 triple-doubles. He made NBA history.
Mm-hmm.
He's been to the finals. Dame Lillard got a big shot against Paul George to advance out of the first round.
So that's Paul George's fault? That wasn't Russ's fault?
All I'm saying is it's like, you know what I'm saying? When we looking at it on paper, like, even though Dame is getting the upper hand these last couple of games, Westbrook is a much more accomplished player than Dame Lillard is. And I hate to put it like that because Dame is balling and Dame absolutely deserves respect.
Besides MVP, Westbrook hasn't really done that much more than Dame.
He's been to the finals.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? He's made it all the way through the Western Conference with KD and Harden. You know what I mean?
This season right here is just such a weird one in the fact that it's up in the air. There's a lot of parity in the league this year. And on paper, you would think the Lakers are going to do it, and they have all the motivation to do it. Their fans, I think they deserve it.
Yeah.
But I don't know who's going to win it. I mean, you got to think that Anthony Davis is going to get hurt soon.
Hey, man.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not, knock on wood, but I don't know, man. But
Kobe will give him that Super Saiyan strength.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? He's got the touch of the Black Panther.
The
Black Mamba.
No, Panther. No one talks about the bad English that Forrest Whitaker did on that movie. Like, Panther. I still know what the Panther is, man. It pissed me off every time I watch the movie. Like, man, come on, man. Somebody get him. He was a bad actor in that movie.
Hey,
the Black Panther.
He can't. Listen, man. As long as the studio exec said he did fine.
Although there's rumors that what's my man's name?
Chadwick Boseman. I heard that he's not happy.
Yeah, he's not happy with the new script for Black Panther 2. That's Coogler's fault. Coogler, whatever his name is.
Ryan Coogler.
Get it together, man. We deserve that.
They figure it out.
They will. Too much money on the table.
Yeah.
Too many kids that look like me are looking up to that. So they gotta get it right. But yeah, shout out to Dame, man. I don't know, but Russ, quit talking to that man. I think he's
hey Russ, keep on talking because, like I said, man. Technically, Russ has done a whole lot more in this league than Dame has, but Dame's just getting the better of it.
I'll tell you what, though, man, I'm about to dial back a little bit of what I was saying last week, though, because Zion is playing very good.
Yes.
Rookie of the Year is kind of up for grabs, I think.
Hey.
He is a man amongst boys out there.
Hey, he just spanked Ja.
He did just spank Ja.
You know what? Since Zion came back, we talk about Ja less and less. You know what I'm saying?
But come on. No, that's not fair because the masses, well, I say the masses. The battery is behind Zion. It's literally his to lose when it comes to the league. Because like it's almost like the keys have been handed off to him.
Hey, listen, man. We all got adversity to overcome. You know what I'm saying? Ja got, like I said, he in that Devin Booker role right now. It's like, hey, baby, you better get on that Harlem Globetrotter time, baby. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to complete one of them jumping over somebody dunks one of these days.
Drive the plate. I think also what is coming to realize, too, is that when Ja being around and Zion not being here, we forgot how Zion, the freak of nature that he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Although I don't like that he's dragging that leg. I don't like and it might just be the way he walks. Yeah, listen, I think that might be it.
That might be the new way he walks.
It might be.
Since they rebuilt him.
They rebuilt him? They told him about the jump?
Yeah.
No, I think something's wrong with that leg. Or just bad posture. And I don't know. I just he's a freak of nature, man. That dude, nobody that big should be getting up that high that quick.
Hey,
he's like an airplane.
I agree.
Every time I get on an airplane, I think about that too. Like, why does this thing get up so high?
Hey, listen, man, velocity and aerodynamics. But you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Zion.
Yeah.
But listen, Ja, you really needed that game, man, versus the Pelicans, brother. I'm very sorry to tell you.
Yo, I hate that because you will be so quick to like just cancel a cat when they just don't play well against something, or they might just have a bad showing. You're like, yeah, it's over. Like you were quick to do that. You always will do like, yeah, it's over. It's a wrap for it. So Ja's done.
Listen, in the twanky, you only get so many chances. You know what I'm saying?
One chance, according to you.
Yeah.
The twanky.
Yeah, you only got. Listen, man. You know how this is. We consume fast these days.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean, listen, Ja, we about to forget about you now. Zion keep dunking on folks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you saw that layup the other night, man. He was behind the backboard. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, hey, listen.
With the opposite hand? Like, what hand is he? Is he left or right-handed?
It don't matter. It seemed like
he's Zion.
But listen, Ja, you got to complete one. Like, when you tried to bang on Kevin Love, like, listen, you got to get in the gym, work on them jumps. You got to clear somebody one of these days now.
Right.
So that way you get back on the radar. Because right now, Zion, he quickly moved to number one on the rookie list.
I mean, shoot, if you want to go by hype, man. I mean, I'm watching his league pass is popping again for me. I actually watched league pass the other night just to watch him play.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to. He's must-see TV now. Was you doing that for Ja? Yeah, you see the Sports Center highlights, and then now they dwindling down. They're like, I mean, it's still the Grizzlies. Yuck.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is, though, is like the Pelicans can make some noise, man. They can make the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if they will, but they can.
Hey, listen, that's what the league wants to see. I'm gonna tell you who else. I don't want to say fell off, but man, he had a whole lot of hype when it started, and now we hear nothing. And that's that Kendrick Nunn.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
you hardly remember this guy. Poor fella.
It took me a second. No, because you know what? Hero. The other dude, Hero, is balling, man.
Hey, it's been quiet for Hero, too.
Well, you know, it might be because of Jimmy Butler, your man.
Word.
Jimmy Butler is, would you call him a weird guy?
Yeah, he's a very strange guy.
Very strange guy.
Very strange character. Even D Wade came out and was like, man, Jimmy Butler he's a weird fella, man. He's a strange guy.
I wonder what makes him weird though, because you've been saying it for a while.
You can just tell, man. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like a toned down AB.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen,
really?
If listen,
Come on,
he
Kev.
played a couple of celebrity football games, man. AB 2.0.
No, I can't put AB has got CTE. And they got it.
AB apologized.
Whatever, he got CTE. And he does the same thing the same night.
He was like, man, you know, I owe a lot of them people an apology. My bad.
Yeah.
And you saw he put out his rock and roll video, man. He a changed man. He a changed man.
That dude has CTE.
He's
and nobody wants
business.
to address it. Just like when Designer was out here barking around like Jimmy Neutron's flunky. No one wanted to talk about it, and he had Tourette's. Like no one was talking about it. AB has CTE, bro.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Do you care?
Depends.
Oh, what?
You know what I'm saying? You know, how useful can you be to my Saints? You know? Depends. No, I kid. Man. If so, I hope somebody gets reels him in, or I hope maybe his life is going better because it seemed like he just had a lot going on.
Life's fun.
But
I think
for the entertainment purposes.
Yeah, I think he's just having fun, man. I don't think he wants to play football anymore.
I mean, he got that rock song, man. You know what I'm saying? Rock star now.
Oh,
I seen him with the guitar. I'm like, AB.
Come
now,
on,
we know you can't play that. That thing might as well not even have no strings in the dog.
No, you know who the worst thing? Have you seen like the recording video, like when they're recording it and the guy is hyping him up as he's doing it? That dude needs help because that's the nastiest part about this whole thing. He's hyping him up as if he believes that AB is a star.
He really got it, huh?
Like he really got it. Like, oh yeah, act like you doing this, ain't doing it. Man, no, AB, sit down, bro. Let's go get this Gatorade money or something. Go get this CT money. You know, let's look at that.
Wow. Get your CTE money. What them checks look like?
What them checks looking like? We gotta get
pretty good.
Absolutely. We gotta supplement this lifestyle somehow. That man out there spending like crazy, man.
Oh man.
I don't know, man. Whatever. Shout out to AB.
Yeah.
All right, man. Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
He goes in on the Grammys after winning a rap album of the year. This is something we've been saying. It's not rap. That's not a rap album.
It's not. I'm glad he pointed it out too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he did. And the way he said it was in a way that I believe it was great. And the way he said it, basically, you're just saying like we should be happy to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a Grammy? Go away.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, this ain't true at all. Like, why would you? This is a pop album. We reviewed it. Shout out, check it out if you guys have it.
Yeah,
but
man, we can link it.
We can link it in there. But it's not a rap album. Like, why? It's like it's a backhanded compliment.
Hey, Grammys. 250,000 piece.
We'll get it together.
We come in there, man. Yeah, we can recontract them contracts.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can
fix it up for you.
Get the pewters putin'.
But let me ask you this:
line.
Do you think Tyler will ever win again now that he said what he said?
I think so.
Because my thing is like I feel like he didn't go hard.
No, he didn't.
On the Grammys. He just let people know like, hey, listen. That wasn't a rap album, and the fact that you labeled it as a rap album does kind of read as, maybe y'all ain't playing fair when y'all listening to this, or y'all trying to pigeonhole all, black entertainers into the same box when that's not really the case.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he makes good music. I mean, I would like to think if he makes good music again, it will be recognized. I think that the Grammy people recognize it as being good music, but because he's black, they just say it's a rap album.
Yeah, and that was the problem though. It was like, but it wasn't a rap album, and nobody thought it was a rap album. And I was actually low key disrespectful to the actual rap albums that were in the category because it's like those guys worked really hard on making this genre of music. I worked really hard on making a pop album, or maybe even considered alternative. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. For you not to recognize it that way and just throw me in a box because I am a rapper who made a difference. Like that'd be like 808s and Heartbreaks going into the rap album of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Did 808s win any awards?
I don't know. I don't think so. But
I always be meaning to go back and look at like former winners because I don't remember like a lot of albums.
I always remember album of the year.
Yeah, I remember albums of the year. Yeah. Like who's Billie Eilish? I gotta ask you that.
Hey, listen, somebody. If you look back a few podcasts, man, a long time ago, man, probably about 2 years ago, I remember telling people like, listen, this girl's gonna be up next. Because I just started seeing her name everywhere out of nowhere on the underground kind of music scene. If you know where to look, you kind of know who's on the way. Mm-hmm. And I just remember seeing her name pop up everywhere. I was like, oh, she's about to get a huge push from the industry. Yeah, I said it on the podcast. And she did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did. She won everything.
Yeah. Too bad nobody cared.
Right. I watched it. It's like watching.
You watched it?
Let me not watch it. I did watch parts of it.
Okay.
When I saw Lil Nas X get up there with that pink outfit on,
and
then I saw Nas get up there.
Listen here,
I said,
Pastor
man, Nas
Troy,
can't
we're not
catch
gonna
it.
do
Nas
this.
can't catch a win, man.
We're not going to do this, Pastor Troy.
What his team made him do that? Like, Nas, you know what? Nas, right? Listen, come holler at us, man, because I would have told you, hell no, don't do that. Don't get up there. You want to perform for Lil Nas X? Just ask for his wardrobe beforehand, you know?
Wow. Listen, I'm not joining
eyes,
you
man.
on the Pastor Troy
Oh, that's what Pastor Troy said?
He said a lot. He said a lot. Pastor Troy said a lot.
I always like Pastor Troy.
Yeah, I like Pastor Troy, man, vice versa.
Yeah,
But,
he always had that belt. I want that belt.
Oh, yeah.
You got to bring back the championship belts.
And all y'all out there that talking about Pastor Troy, he did not make We Ready, man. That was Archie Eversole. Get it together. I'm tired of y'all crediting him with that. Like, that's so disrespectful.
Hold on, that's Pastor Troy's song, though.
No, that We Ready? No, that's Archie Eversole, man.
Man, I always get him confused with Bone.
Pastor Troy made Vice Versa. That's Pastor Troy's biggest song.
Really?
Yeah.
I always get him confused with Bone Crusher, to be honest with you.
Who, Pastor Troy?
Yeah, the song. Not him, but the song. Roll up in the club.
Okay, yeah.
It kind of had the same bop.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's the Atlanta
I just
sound at that
remember
time.
Pastor Troy having the belts, man.
Yeah,
that was the sweetest
belts.
thing about him. But shout out to him if you agree with my Nas take, though.
Hey, listen, no.
Shout out to Pastor Troy. Yeah.
All right.
Or whatever. Retract what I said if it's a bad thing. 'Cause I don't know what he said. All right, retract all of that. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Lil Wayne. He went on Drink Champs. Legit doesn't know who anybody is.
That was hilarious.
Do you really think he was being real?
Yes. Like, I mean, this is the stance he's taken for years, and I believe him because whenever somebody brings something up, he literally just sounds oblivious to what's going on. He's like, I'm not sure who that, like, they said 21 Savage. He was like, is that a group?
Oh, come on. Wayne ain't got to know who 21 Savage is.
They asked him Q, Quality Control, or TDE. He was like, not.
He knows who Kendrick is.
Yeah, that's what they said. They were like, Kendrick Lamar. He was like, oh, okay. I know those. I know who TDE is. Then he was like, oh, so Quality Control Music. He was like, man, I'm not sure who that is either then. And they were like, oh, that's the Migos. And then he's like, oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, so he didn't know the clicks.
Yeah,
but
like
he knew who the Migos were.
Yeah, he knew the Migos. He knew the people that he's met. But
Okay.
outside of that, like, he don't really follow it.
Yeah, it points to a bigger issue to me. Wayne needs to get detox, man. That's what it points to me. And you're a big Wayne fan. Wayne album came out. Are you happy? I'm not saying as far as a review. We will review it, but are you happy that it came out?
Through, but I am happy that it came out, and so far I'm okay with the product.
Okay, cool. We'll move on then. All right, man. Mace, he goes right at Diddy's neck for stealing his publishing. Yo, Mace put like a 9-paragraph post up, and I read every bit of it. And you sent me the meme of him Diddy dancing, just like you're doing right now.
I love it.
But Diddy gonna Diddy, man. We already knew this about Diddy. I'm amazed that Mace took forever to talk about it, though.
Hey, listen, man. Mace should have known. You know what I'm saying? Should have read. You got to read them contracts. Just like Khalees, you got to read them contracts now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get it, man. You coming up, you don't know the game. But enough people at Tribe Called Quest told you years and years ago, man, you know what I'm saying, that the industry rules, man, that the record people was shady.
But they didn't know that Diddy was the one. Diddy was kind of, not so much vulturing. He was vulturing, but they called him a vampire for a long time.
Hey, man, listen.
Mace had to see this coming.
Diddy did what Diddy had to do.
But you take a kid from the street, you give him $20,000. They ain't never seen that type of money.
Hey, man, and I'm sure he made plenty of money over the years too, thanks to Puff. Puff, I'm sure, had a sizable investment in him. And at the end of the day, like I said, you signed the deal, man.
Yeah, true.
So, hey, I don't know what to tell you, brother.
True.
You know what I mean? Unless when you signed it, it was all good.
Yeah.
Now maybe you know a little bit better, and now you feel a little bit different.
Yeah.
But, this could have went the other way. You could have been a big flop, and I didn't make any money off of you. And then, would you be looking at me like, I'm going to get you money?
Hey, listen,
no, you wouldn't.
He should just keep touring in Africa, man. That's what I think he should do.
Hey, listen, I say stick with your congregation, man. You got a good thing going on.
Is he a pastor again?
I don't know.
See, look, I'm not rolling, man. But whatever, man. Shout out to both of them. I wonder if Diddy's going to address it.
Probably not.
Probably.
I mean, listen, this ain't the first time we heard this about Diddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think Diddy's sitting around losing sleep over this? He like, oh, Mace finally came out and told everybody I got his publishing. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Right.
Yeah, well, I sure do got it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Mace saying all that, though, it's probably going to cut off all communication because Mace was referring to conversations they just had and everything. So
Puff ain't even going to stop communicating with him. He'd be like,
yeah.
Hey man, listen, I'm putting this bad boy reunion tour together. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna ride this wave, baby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you do a good job, maybe I get another percentage
He'll be there.
of your publishing. How about that?
Because Black Rob would be there.
Listen,
Nothing else going on.
If I was Diddy, man, I would be putting on the show. I'd be putting Mace's contract up on the board. And
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? I'd bust into a dance segment like, ooh,
Wow.
look how I juked him. Finesse.
Diddy gonna Diddy, man.
Hey, Mace, you want to hop up here on the stage with me? Let's dance on your contract, baby.
Get the shiny suits.
You know, we saw what the Locks had to do to get their publishing.
What'd they do?
They threatened to chain Diddy up in a refrigerator and throw it off the top of a building.
Yeah, the Locks don't strike me as the type of people you want to really mess with.
Yeah, so Diddy, he let it go.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like,
As he
all right,
should.
here you go.
Well, you don't need them type of problems.
Well, my thing is, he was like, well, I mean, I've juiced it. I've juiced it for enough, I guess.
They didn't get it back for like years after that.
Yeah,
so,
that took a long time.
So Diddy ate on it for a while.
Yeah, so I mean, hey. You know?
Diddy gonna Diddy, man. That's all I would say with that.
I ain't gonna lie, though. I did take offense when Khalees came out trying to say that the Neptunes robbed her.
Well, that's your group.
I love Khalees too, though. That's the thing.
That's your peoples.
Yeah, so I didn't really appreciate that. Plus, my thing was, you weren't even signed to Pharrell at the time when you released your albums.
Who was she signed to?
Virgin Records.
Oh, well, Virgin
So,
Records.
you know what I'm saying?
Don't Pebbles on that? Because Pebbles took everybody's
I
money.
mean, she was never the biggest act. I mean,
Yeah.
she had a hit song, and you know, she made good music, but you know, I mean, she wasn't Beyonce or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how much money was actually getting made? How much money was you spending? You never asked that. Pharrell and the Neptunes, they were doing all that production. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, them beats wasn't free. Baby, you thought they was free, huh?
Was that they did a Neptune song?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them beats wasn't free. You know what I mean? Hey, you wasn't writing the songs, you wasn't producing them, you were just singing.
Hey, she didn't know that.
Hey, well, you should have read the contract. Don't come crying now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hey.
You signed it.
You signed it. It was all good back then. Should be all good now.
I don't know.
You know?
Man.
Unless
Anything else,
I
bro?
signed a bad deal. Then
Delete this.
no, then
Edit
run
point?
me. I'm letting them know now. Then run me my money if I signed a bad deal. That you know that was a mistake. You took advantage of me. You wrong. You wrong. You dirty dog.
Yes.
Yes.
You got anything else, bro?
Oh, one thing I did want to throw in, man. If y'all haven't already, if every time we do a video, man, y'all hear the intro music, man. That's my man, Caden Lamar.
That's him.
Check out his out his albums.
Yes.
He's got them up on all DSPs right now, man.
Yes.
Here you go. He got a single, Chillmatic, Off Fire. Go check him out. Holler at him for some beats. If you're a rapper, you need that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
And peace to my brother.
Yeah, shout out to Chan. And also, I don't know how to repost a video, so I didn't want to just like not be, because I know you
gotta
did
be
it.
tagged.
Okay,
yeah,
so I didn't know how to repost it. All right, so,
yeah, no worries.
I didn't know how to. I tried to do that for like a day.
Yeah.
And with coding, I'm done. My brain is taxed. But shout out to my man. Definitely check out the intro music. That is him.
Yes.
But yo, I am Nadir.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.